I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this.
Good morning and welcome to this week's vlog. So it's event day. We are off eventing. We're not riding until a little bit later on. So it's nice, got a nice chilled out morning to get everything ready. Just got Sausage in. She is munching away on her breakfast. So while she does that, I'm going to start packing some stuff up and then we'll get her bathed and platted, get the car and trailer loaded. We'll be on our way off to Solihull for the BE80 training. So yeah, I did go and walk cross country course last night. It's a really nice flowing inviting course. Ditch at fence number 10, so we'll see how that goes. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know we have had some issues with ditches and we've been cross country training recently. So we'll definitely be kicking on for that one. But yeah, let's start getting ready. So now she's bathing and leave her to munch her hay net and dry off a little bit whilst I sort out my tack, and then I need to think about plaiting. It's been a long time since I've plaited up a horse. It's really interesting. I am definitely starting to feel a bit nervous now. Excited nervous, like good nervous, but feeling a bit nervous. Again, because it's our first one, a bit like when we went to Dressage the other week. I just, yeah, don't know how she's going to be. I'm sure she'll be great, she's always great. Obviously I've got the ditch, fence 10 in the back of my mind. So, like I said earlier, we went cross-country schooling. So we went cross-country schooling last week. So we have cross-country fences at home. she jumps all those absolutely fine, but we don't have any steps, any ditches or any water. So we went over to Solihull to practice those. Steps and water were absolutely fine, but the ditches were not. So yeah, she really wasn't interested. So obviously fences, just I'm a bit wary of it. Today it's playing my mind a little bit. I'm just trying to think positively about it, hopefully in the moment, on the day, with the adrenaline, everything else. And yeah, hopefully I'm just going to kick on, think positively. There's a fence after it, part B, so I'm just going to kick on, focus on that and kick on to it, and hopefully she'll jump. We ran through the test yesterday. We've had a bit of a jump over the last couple of weeks from a show jumping point of view. We haven't done loads, but so not so worried about that. I've obviously been focusing more on the dressage and the cross country. But yeah, again today, no expectations really. So I said in the end of my last vlog when we went to dressage, our scores of our 2 tests equated out to a 31 and a 33, but it was an eventing score. So I'd like to repeat that if I can. If we can get a sub 35 dressage, I'll be really pleased with that. And otherwise, I'm just going to have some fun and go for the experience. And hopefully, jump the ditch. Right, everything is ready. Now I just have to plait, which is going to be interesting. So as you can see, hopefully she's dry enough. So Sausage has a long mane, being Spanish and being a stunt and performance horse. We want to obviously keep all our show horses looking natural, with natural manes, so we don't pull them or trim them. If anything, we're always trying to get them longer and thicker. But it makes plaiting for a competition really interesting, because obviously if I tried to plait her normally with all of this, we'd have, I mean, there wouldn't even be golf balls, they would be tennis balls on the side of her neck. So I'm going to do what is called a scallop braid, where you do a plait and then what you do is you tuck the plait up under and through the top, and then the tail of it goes into your next plait. So it's kind of a continuous braid down her neck, with the end of the one plait being the start of the next one. In theory, it should look really smart, and it should mean that she looks like she's got normal, nice sized plaits rather than golf balls. In practice, I've never done it before, and I've watched some YouTube videos, because how else do you learn anything these days? Obviously, YouTube. But yeah, so I'll tie her up, give her a groom, and see how we get on. Okay, Now I come to a tricky bit. This has worked really well. I am super impressed. It looks really smart, and I just think it's easier than normal plaiting. I don't think that's going to fill them in again. I think I'm just going to do this. But she's got a bit here that is a bit thinner and a bit shorter. And this is sort of thin enough, and but it's got a bit of length in it. I don't know it's going to be long enough to do this. So we may have to chuck in around the normal pattern. I'm not sure. We'll see what we can do. As you can see, our mane is done, and it actually looks really pretty. So you can see each of the tails coming through into the next plait. Really nice. They're not perfect, but I think for a first attempt, not bad at all. This is where the mane is too short, and you can see, look, the back, there's like only just the end of the tail in there, so this might need some damage control when we get there. I might need to put bands around these just to hold them. This is just a bit loose at the top as well, but looking good, sausage. So I just want to show you the other side of these plaits, and look how pretty that is. These are the scruffy ones where it's a bit shorter. You can see this one's like nearly come out. Where they've come up through, and then this has gone into the next one, because I've plaited all the way down rather than just plaiting a little bit. We get this really nice line down her neck on the other side as well. Ready to go eventing. Just got to put travel boots on and we're ready to go. We are ready, we are on. Plats have stayed in. We've got 20 minutes until a dressage test, so we're going to have a bit of warm up, and yeah, time to go eventing. Quite excited now actually, it's going to be fun. dressage test back, and I'm really, really happy. She was definitely more relaxed than when we went to dressage the other week. She was more consistent. No, it wasn't perfect. Yes, there's still a lot of work to do. But I felt she went better than she did 3 weeks ago. So now we'll just wait and see if the judges agree and whether that improves our scores at all or she stays the same. But hopefully she won't be marked any worse because she was actually really good. So yeah, I've got a bit of a break now, so I had to hop straight off, run over to the show jumping to walk the course to not miss the break for the course walk for the show jumping. So I've walked that's nice. Not really worried about the show jumping. I think she'll be fine. Well, she's always been fine with show jumping, so that's good. And then the cross country.
Show jumping time, Thekelbels.
Don't talk to me, I'm concentrating.
Dora then is our next, and Kelly Badley. This is 7:10.
My show jumping was quite exciting, wasn't it, Sausage? Yes! We had some very scopy jumps. We also had a really unlucky pot. I'm so annoyed at myself. Totally my fault. In the double, we just had the top red of the second part because I asked her to go on 2 strides. I wanted her to go on 2 strides, but actually it's not 2 strides. She's too short striding. She needed to put 3 in, and she knew she needed to put 3 in. I rode for the 2, she went for the 3, and so it was awful, as you have seen. Not very good. And yeah, so we had a poll. One of those things. I've done barely any show jumping practice for this, so totally my own fault. So just a quick swap over of outfits and we'll be ready to go cross country. Yeah, and this ditch. Oh, she spooked. Okay, so there was a drain, a grate that she had to walk over going into the show jumping, and she spooked at that. I didn't want to walk over it, so it doesn't bode well for the ditch. But we're just going to look up, we're going to kick on, and we're going to think positive. Off we go. Now I feel nervous. Obviously I'm wary of the ditch at 10, but I'm trying to be positive about it. I honestly have no idea how this is going to go, so we'll see. Oh,
She did the ditch.
she did the ditch. She did the ditch. Oh, sausage. She was incredible. Flew everything. Pulled me into all the fences, and anything she did have a little look at, all I had to do was just give her a little squeeze, and she was like, "Okay, Mum," and off we went. Oh, she's just incredible.
Actually, she looks quite. She's not blowing. She's quite fit. Actually,
She
better than you thought.
Yeah, she
Dropped off at the end.
She got, but yeah, pace dropped up. Like she has to be going. She's so short striding. We're gonna have time faults, but I really don't care because she jumped the ditch. So there we go. Our first ever one-day event is done. We're back home. Sausage, oh, excuse the light, is eating her well-deserved dinner. She's very happy to be home and having her dinner. And then she's going to go out and I'm going to sort out the trailer and all my stuff. Yeah, so pleased, so proud of her. She just takes everything in her stride and just does it. I really couldn't be happier. Yes, the competitive side of me wishes we had a better score. As much as I didn't have any expectations going in today, as soon as things weren't terrible, I was like, oh, maybe we might do it. I can't help myself. I'm so competitive. It's really annoying. Anyway, it doesn't matter where we come. It doesn't matter what the scores say, because I was really pleased with how she went. I felt her dressage was an improvement on our previous time out. So even though we had a worse score, I think she went better. And the pole show jumping was totally my fault. Happened. We've done barely any show jumping practice, so that's my fault. I was too focused on the dressage and the cross country, and she just ate up that cross country course. She loved it. Yes, time penalties, but again, I don't care. I'm not fussed. You know, it was experience, this one, for us to get out, to see how she handles the pace, to see how much I can push her. Yes, I could have pushed her more, but I really didn't need to. It was fine. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. So our final scores, so we had a 37.5 dressage, 4 fault show jumping, and then 7.2 time fault cross country. Most importantly, we jumped clear and jumped that ditch. I'm still so happy about that. She flew over it, didn't even hesitate. So our final score was a 40, excuse you, for 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Yes, that's it. Sorry, had to do the maths. Our final score for today was 48.7. So there you go. Eventing done. So I'm going to wrap this up here. Leave Sausage in peace to eat her dinner and go start clearing out the trailer. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought, and if you want to catch up on all the other things we're going to be getting up to, then don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much. See you next time. Bye.
I'm never